Let me cut straight to the point. Life can feel like an overwhelming mess at times. If you're stuck constantly battling stress or feeling like you're not living up to your potential, you're not alone. I've been there too, lost in my thoughts, struggling to make sense of things. But let me tell you, in just 1 week, I experienced a shift. Not because of some magical formula or complex self-help strategy, but because of 6 simple Stoic habits. Habits that, when applied consistently, can transform your mindset, your actions, and ultimately your life. Now, I'm not here to sugarcoat things. These habits aren't always easy. They take discipline, effort, and a willingness to face some hard truths. But if you're ready to get real with yourself and make changes that actually last, stick with me. These aren't just abstract ideas. They are real, actionable habits that have worked for me, and they can work for you too. Let's dive into the 6 Stoic habits that transformed my life in just 7 days. Trust me, if you commit to these, they will make an instant change. 1. Wake up early and own your morning. The first Stoic habit that radically changed my life was waking up early, and I'm talking really early. It's easy to roll out of bed at the last minute, groggy and already overwhelmed by the day. But waking up before the world starts moving gives you the space and clarity to set your intentions for the day. The Stoics knew the power of starting the day on your own terms. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, often wrote about the importance of getting up with purpose and clarity, facing the day head-on before the distractions of the world take over. When I started waking up early, I carved out time for reflection, exercise, and a clear, focused mindset. At first, it was difficult. Every morning felt like a battle, but soon it became the most peaceful and productive part of my day. Waking up early allowed me to take control instead of letting the chaos of life dictate my actions. Think of it like this. Waking up early is your chance to get ahead. It's your time to mentally prepare for whatever the day throws at you. Even on rough days, I found that having that morning routine gave me a sense of control, and that feeling of control fueled my confidence throughout the day. 2. Embrace discomfort. Don't run from it. Let's be honest, nobody likes discomfort, whether it's physical pain, emotional turmoil, or stepping into an uncomfortable situation. Our natural instinct is to avoid it at all costs. But Stoicism teaches the opposite. Discomfort is where real growth happens. I made a conscious decision to stop avoiding discomfort and start embracing it. Whether it was pushing myself physically during workouts, having difficult conversations I'd been putting off, or tackling the tasks I dreaded, I leaned into the discomfort. And let me tell you, this mindset shift was life-changing. Here's the thing. We spend so much time running from discomfort that we don't realize it's holding us back. Every time I faced discomfort head-on, I grew stronger, more resilient, and more capable of handling whatever life threw my way. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This habit taught me to react with strength, even when things were tough. Leaning into discomfort taught me that I'm far more capable than I give myself credit for. Once you realize that discomfort is temporary and that facing it head-on only makes you stronger, you start seeing challenges as opportunities for growth. It's a powerful shift in perspective, and it starts with one simple choice. Stop running and start facing what scares you. 3. Focus on what you can control. Let go of the rest. This might be the most powerful Stoic habit of all. We waste so much energy, time, and mental space worrying about things we can't control, whether it's someone else's opinion of us, external events, or the unpredictability of life. These are things beyond our control, yet we allow them to dominate our thoughts and emotions. When I embraced the Stoic principle of focusing solely on what I could control, everything changed. I stopped stressing over outcomes that were out of my hands and started directing my energy toward things I could influence, my actions, my reactions, and my mindset. This isn't about pretending life's challenges don't exist. It's about realizing that the only thing you can truly control is how you respond to them. Epictetus said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." That hit home for me. I had been wasting so much mental energy trying to control other people, situations, and outcomes that were beyond my reach. When I let go of that need to control, I felt an immense weight lifted off my shoulders. I became calmer, more focused, and more resilient. This habit not only reduces stress, but empowers you. You stop feeling like a victim of circumstances and start realizing that you have more control over your life than you think. The key is learning where to draw the line and focusing your energy where it matters, on your actions, your mindset, and your choices. 4. Daily reflection. Learn from every day. The next game changer was incorporating daily reflection into my routine. The Stoics were big on self-reflection, and it's easy to see why. At the end of each day, they would ask themselves, "What did I do well today? What could I have done better? How can I improve tomorrow?" This constant process of evaluation allowed them to grow and evolve day by day. When I started this habit, it gave me clarity. Each night I would sit down and honestly assess my day. I'd ask myself tough questions like, did I act with integrity? Did I handle challenges well? What am I proud of today? And where did I fall short? It wasn't about beating myself up. It was about learning, improving, and growing. This practice of reflection helped me become more aware of my habits, emotions, and reactions. It gave me the opportunity to course correct before small issues became bigger problems. I began noticing patterns in my behavior, and once I identified them, I could start making better decisions. Marcus Aurelius often wrote in his journal about how he could improve as a person, a leader, and a philosopher. Daily reflection keeps you grounded and accountable. It forces you to be brutally honest with yourself, but in a way that fosters growth, not self-criticism. If you're serious about improving your life, take just a few minutes each night to reflect. It might just be the most powerful tool for personal growth you'll ever find. 5. Practice voluntary discomfort. One of the more radical Stoic habits I adopted was the practice of voluntary discomfort. Now, this doesn't mean putting yourself in harm's way, but rather choosing to occasionally step out of your comfort zone on purpose. The Stoics believed that by regularly exposing yourself to discomfort, you prepare yourself to handle life's inevitable challenges with grace and strength. Seneca practiced sleeping on the floor and wearing uncomfortable clothing to remind himself that luxury was not necessary for happiness. While I didn't go as far as sleeping on the floor, I did start incorporating small acts of discomfort into my daily life. Whether that was taking cold showers, fasting for a day, or intentionally doing things that made me feel uncomfortable, like public speaking or confronting difficult conversations, here's what I found. When you choose discomfort, it no longer controls you. Suddenly, the things that once felt terrifying, like rejection, failure, or fear of the unknown, start losing their power over you. You realize you're capable of handling more than you thought. The real benefit of this habit? Resilience. By practicing discomfort, you build a mental and emotional toughness that helps you navigate life's challenges with more ease. You become less reactive, less afraid, and more in control of your emotions. It's uncomfortable in the moment, but the growth you experience makes it worth every second. 6. Gratitude. Appreciate the small things. The final habit I adopted was practicing gratitude daily. The Stoics were big on appreciating what you have, rather than constantly chasing what you don't. It's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of more success, more recognition, more material possessions. But the truth is, happiness doesn't come from accumulation. It comes from appreciating the present moment and the things we already have. I started a simple gratitude practice by writing down 3 things I was grateful for every morning. Some days it was as small as enjoying a good cup of coffee or a warm bed to sleep in. Other days, I focused on deeper things like the support of family and friends, or my health. The more I practiced gratitude, the more I realized how much I was already blessed with. This mindset shift was huge. Instead of feeling frustrated by what I didn't have, I felt content with what I did. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Do not indulge in dreams of having what you don't have, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess, and then thankfully remember how you would crave them if they were not yours." This simple habit grounded me. It helped me stop taking things for granted and focus on the positive aspects of my life. And here's the thing, when you focus on gratitude, it's nearly impossible to feel stressed or anxious. Your mind is too busy appreciating the good to dwell on the bad. These 6 Stoic habits transformed my life in just 7 days, and the impact continues to grow. They're simple, but incredibly powerful. The beauty of Stoicism lies in its practicality. It's about taking small, intentional steps toward becoming the best version of yourself. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Start with one habit, master it, and then build from there. The key is consistency. These habits are designed to help you face life with resilience, focus on what matters, and cultivate inner peace, even in the midst of chaos. I encourage you to give them a try. If you commit to these habits for just 1 week, I guarantee you'll start to see the transformation.